like my groove is thrown off.
This week, we're traveling as fast as our little feet can take us to go to Sean's at Candler Park. Welcome back to my channel. We are at Sean's today. Sean's Fresh Market and Killer Concessions. I got the South Beach Smoothie and I got the decaf Mocha Latte. And I got the original breakfast Amber Biscuit here and burnt garlic cheddar grits here. Let's just jump right in because it is 11:30 and I am already pretty hungry. So I'm gonna start with the mocha. Normally I get vanilla lattes are kind of my jam, but I wanted to try something different and they had this on their menu. Oh, that's good. So of course it tastes like a chocolate, shake. And I'm gonna try this. This is like a banana strawberry smoothie. With orange juice, I think. Okay. That just got all over my face when I did that. That is good. I'm feeling a lot more alive right now. Let's look at the biscuit. I got it with bacon. You can get it with, at this moment in time, you can get it with chicken or sausage. Check that out. Check that out. You got the biscuit, the egg. I see some tomato. Looks like the bacon in there. That's gonna be delish. Oh my gosh, the egg is like, it's very eggy on the bottom here. Ooh, and there's onions. I love onions. I forgot there's apple butter in there. I was like, what is this flavor? With the original breakfast Amber Biscuit, you can get Southern patty sausage, hickory bacon, Fiesta pulled chicken, or a veggie sausage. And then you also get fried egg, cheddar, tomato, apple butter, grilled onion on a butter toasted Amber Biscuit. They're calling this their Amber Biscuit. I feel like I need like a hazmat suit to eat this. The biscuit is delicious. I really like the onion. I feel like you don't really see onion in breakfast biscuits a lot. Fried egg is good too. Very crumbly. Definitely do not recommend eating this in your car. Really like the apple butter in there as well. You get a good blend of like meaty, savory. The biscuit is also savory, but then you have like a little bit of the apple butter. Very good. And I like what they did with these onions and the tomatoes in here. This is a full-fledged breakfast biscuit. Now we're going to try the burnt garlic and cheddar grits. They look very oily. Let's give it a try. I didn't know it was going to be like a perfect square. Let's try this. Oh, they're cheesy. They're very cheesy. Oh my god. Okay. That's pretty pleasing. That's really... That put a smile on my face for the day. Yes. So we're in Candler Park today. I just always jump right in and I never give like a good Like, here we go. It's just straight to eating food and just getting straight to it. So we're in Candler Park today. Candler Park is to my right now. Sean's Candler Park is maybe a block back this way to the left. So I just pulled up the street here, and it is a beautiful Sunday here. I just was in the mood for a latte, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna need some sort of food with that too. And so when I spun the wheel and I got Candler Park, I was like, this is gonna be perfect. This is exactly what I need. Just a cute little coffee shop. They have smoothies, coffees, like lemonade, fresh lemonades, teas, breakfast foods, lunch foods, some sides. They had a whole rack of like some sweet, like baked goods. They also had like 2 refrigerated sections that you could just, if you wanted to walk in and grab some stuff to go without even really ordering something. They had some refrigerated items as well as some freezer items, including some of the stuff that's already on their main menu. So if you wanted to just walk in, walk out, grab some like containers of things without, you know, making a special order for it, you could totally do that. Going back with the South Beach, I think I was hoping this would be a little bit more strawberry banana, but there is orange juice in it, so I'm really just kind of getting orange juice. But the orange juice is fresh. It tastes really good. I mean, it's not bad. It's just my expectations were strawberry banana. So in that case, and they allow you to build your own smoothies too, so in that case, next time I'll probably drop the orange juice and maybe get like almond milk or something else, just so it's not competing with that flavor there. Okay, I'm literally just like trying to decide what I want next. I think I'm gonna go back with this. Ugh, it's so difficult to eat. I'm having to like eat it up and off away from me because of all the crumbs. I always forget about the apple butter. It always surprises me in every bite. I know I did this last time with Summerhill. Let's see if I could do it again. Candler Park is situated. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna double check myself and see if I get this right. East of Inman Park. So you have Moreland Avenue that runs north to south. To the west of Moreland Avenue is Inman Park. To the east of it is Candler Park. I'm already cheating. To the east of Moreland Avenue is Candler Park. And it's also south of Fairview Road, almost basically south of North Avenue. And that runs this way, east and west. That's the top containing road, Moreland Avenue, DeKalb Avenue on the south border, running east and west, and then Clifton Road running north and south. That is that's about the area of Candler Park. I drove the perimeter of it today, and these neighborhoods aren't that big, but they're also not that little. And inside this neighborhood, there is 2 parks. Freedom Park, and if you can guess the second one, Candler Park. Candler Park's the second one. So a lot of green space in this neighborhood. Going back to this. It's so chocolatey. It's making me so happy. I don't normally indulge. I honestly haven't even been drinking coffee lately at all, which is really strange for me. When I do, like if I splurge, I usually get a vanilla latte. So today getting like a chocolate mocha latte is definitely like hot stuff for me. But how's everybody's summer going? I feel like my summer's been going really good. The weather's just been really good. I mean, we're in a drought, but I kind of love, I mean, I don't love droughts, but I mean, what that means is we've had a lot of sun. So we've just had a lot of sun, and we've been going to the pool a lot. And it's just been such a good summer. Sometimes we get really, really rainy summers. This summer, I feel like we're in a drought. We have not been getting a lot of rain, but the trade-off is we've been getting a lot of sunshine and a lot of outdoor time. And I've just been loving it. And I don't know if anyone out there is really bookish, but I've just finished From Blood and Ash last night. It was a little bit slow for me. This is the first book in the From Blood and Ash series, and it's always slow for me, at least. I love fantasy, but it's hard breaking into a new fantasy world. But once you're in it, you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm reading. So it did take me a minute because it's the first book in this series, and I was trying to get like situated with who is who and what each of these rituals and like the lore and understanding like what's going on. But I really love the main characters a lot. The main character is Poppy, and she's really, I really like her a lot. So the first one ended pretty strong, and I'm like, I went to Barnes & Noble to try to get the second one. I think it's Flesh and Fire, Fire and Flesh. And they didn't have it, so I had to order it, so now I have to wait a week, and I'm just like, so. Reading other things in the meantime. Not a huge Colleen Hoover person, so I say that, but I am reading Ugly Love, and I am excited for It Ends With Us, coming out in August. I don't know if it's going to be a dumpster fire or not. I'm not sure, but I am looking forward to it either way. And I do love Blake Lively. I just feel like the cast is like not how I imagined the people, but that's, you know, that's life. It's not always about that, okay? So I am reading that. I'm listening to that on audiobook right now, and I also just started Song of Achilles on audiobook as well, and that first chapter was like a doozy. I'm like, I don't know, is this gonna be, like, what is this about? That's normally how I read things. I just go in things like pretty blind. So, I'm like, we'll see. Okay, so let me also just share a little bit more about Sean's. We make real food from scratch. We don't cut corners, and we believe in the power of healthy food to build a healthy community. Also, this place opened in 2012, so it's been open for about, it's 2024 right now, so it's been open for about 12 years. They also focus on a seasonal menu. I know they switch out their menus quite a bit, so they're very community focused. Their vendors, neighbors, and guests make Sean's a true marketplace for fresh and flavorful food. When available, we use locally grown and seasoned ingredients to help us create unique and healthy dishes for our guests to love. At a time long ago, near a cracked sidewalk not too far away, Sean and Amber daydreamed of a place where they could share their passion for, they call it kick-ass sandwiches, killer biscuits, and delicious coffee with their neighbors and family. 8 years, 3 locations, and 1 pandemic later, Sean's has finally come home to Candler Park. Come elbow up to the sandwich bar, chat with us and the extended family of staff we grew along the way. It definitely felt like a neighborhood spot. When I got out, I have Perdi here today as well. Perdi Cam. Perdi Cam. She's sleepy. She's sleepy girl. She's asleep in her little, I called her casa, it's like her little basket. When we got out, the lady whose house I parked in front of, you know, it's always kind of like, you always feel a little like uneasy parking in front of someone's house. She pulled up to her house right when I was done parking and got out in her driveway, and she was like, she saw me with Perdi, and she was just like, if you want to use the trash can like on the porch, feel free. Like if you need to throw out your bag, like the poop bag, she was like, just so you don't have to travel with it. I was like, thanks. So she was really friendly, really sweet. And same thing when I brought Perdi. I wasn't sure if Sean's was gonna be pet friendly, and so you know, she's a very small dog, and so I had her in my hands, and I came through the door and I was greeted, and I was just like, hey, this is okay, you guys mind if I order and go back outside with the dog? And they're like, no, bring her in. I'd say Sean's is pretty pet friendly to that extent. It's also very small inside. They had not a lot of outdoor seating as well, really small. Okay, so that overheated. Sorry about that. I don't remember where exactly I was left off there, but I think I was describing what Sean's is like. It's a very small spot situated on the corner between McLendon Avenue and Oakdale Road. It's not a very big spot. They do have some indoor seating. I think they have a couple benches on the outside, so it's not exactly a very big spot to bring a whole lot of people. It's probably more of like a stop and go kind of place. And when I came in with the dog, I think I mentioned this a little bit too, that the woman who was there was a lot of people working there and they were all very friendly, and they were very kind about letting me bring my dog in. I saw another dog in there later. Someone came in with a dog, a much bigger dog than Perdi. So it sounds like Sean's is pretty pet friendly as well. And it's just a really cute spot. I really liked it. I think if like you lived in this area, or if you live in this area, it's just gotta be a fun spot to walk to like on a Sunday morning like this, and get some smoothies, get some coffee, maybe after going like on a walk in Candler Park, or a walk on Freedom Park or Freedom Park Way. So there's a lot of green activities I feel like you could do if you were looking for something to do, to have a reason to come to Candler Park or to go to Sean's. I think that's what I would do. I would like get up early, especially if it's hot, and I would go on a walk with myself, with my audiobook, or with like a friend, or your family or your life partner. And then I would yeah, make my way walking this way. It's very walkable in here also. You could totally walk through Candler Park. There's sidewalks, it's grid-like, it seems easy to navigate walking and driving. The parking I want to mention too does not exist. As I mentioned, I parked in front of someone's house, so it's pretty much just finding neighborhood parking in the area and walking up. There is some like little space in front. I saw a lot of people like parking to order and then come back out pretty quickly. That seemed okay because it wasn't super busy at least. So I guess on days it's busier, it might be harder to do something like that, but I did see that. I did see people doing that. This is good. It was orange juicy at first, but it's grown on me. Thanks so much for visiting Candler Park with me today. I will definitely be back at Sean's. I will definitely be back at Candler Park to try other places. So this is our first video for Candler Park. I can't wait to do more for Candler Park. I can't wait to do more for the neighborhoods in general. I can't wait to see what I'm gonna spend for next week. So far I have visited, I've you know, re-picked up this channel, and I have visited Summerhill. I visited Atlanta's like West Side, Upper West Side corridor, and a few other spots. So go ahead and like check out those videos if you haven't yet. Check out Candler Park, check out Sean's at Candler Park, and get yourself a little tasty treat. Get yourself like a little mocha. They had so many things in there. I'm gonna have to come back to some of these spots because it's so hard to narrow it down, and you just feel so crazy ordering like $40 worth of food for like clearly one person, which is me. And so it's just like, I'm gonna have to do second videos, third videos, so I can try everything on these menus, because there was definitely a lot that piqued my interest at Sean's. It was a very big menu. So we will be back, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.